Hello, everybody. Welcome into the stream. Today is going to be a nice little resource gathering stream here. Go ahead and turn on the shaders. Let everything load for a minute. Yeah, should be a fun one. Today we are collecting resources for the river. Going to be a lot of fun. The river should be really, really beautiful. It is going to be a lot of resources. So let's go ahead, go to sleep, and we should probably get started. Nice morning. So let's go ahead. First of all, let's go ahead and get some music going, shall we? Hopefully 20%'s okay. We'll do 25. Consistent. That should do it. Hopefully. Yeah, I can faintly hear something starting. Okay. Does this still work, actually? Is this working? Doo-doo-doo. Yep, it seems to be working. The armor stand is moving around. I kind of want to see this go off before I go start anything, so we're just going to wait a minute. There's the armor stand. All right. Also, let's over here. Let's raise this a little bit. 40% should be good, right? Welcome in, Moo53. Hello, hello. Let's see, is it working? There he is. Yeah, for some reason he disappears right here. It's a little buggy. I don't know why the armor stand does this, but oh well. When he falls, it's really cool, so whatever. All right. Now, do I have any rockets? I got 2 gunpowder, so we can get some rockets. We are going to need a whole bunch of resources. If we go ahead and open this up, we can find out. Do I already have this set up? I think I do. Let's see. It's gonna get real laggy. One of these is a really big schematic. All right, so these do both work. I've already got them both loaded up. We are not doing anything with the mountains yet, just the river. So this is what we are collecting all the resources for. Oh, moose. Oh, I see it. I just saw the 53 and yeah, I don't know. I could definitely see moose. Okay, moose. Welcome in, moose. Oh, lower that back down a little bit. Okay. De Morgan Owens. Yes, I remember. Welcome back. In between last stream and this stream, I went ahead and made a river, and that's what we're working on today. Yeah, I didn't do too much besides that. Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't want your real name. There's a lot of, whenever I start using a platform, I change my name. Otherwise, I just leave it. Like, if I don't post anything, I don't bother changing it. And as soon as I actually start to use it, then I do something about it. Even if it's not, like, related to this channel, you know? You just don't really need people knowing your real information. That could go bad. Never know what people will do. All right. Resources, animated river plus waterfall, material list. Now, I do believe I purged this for the most part, so I know I'm not going to need the pink wool. As for the rest of this, it's fair game. I think that the best thing to start with will be the copper bulbs, purely because I'm gonna have to let 500 of these oxidize, and well, that'll take absolutely forever. Now, I do have... I'm not gonna make that jump. I already know. Maybe I can make this one. I do have a trial chamber that I like to go to whenever I am getting copper. So let's head over there, assuming I can find some paper. Really need some rockets. I got a whopping 0 at the moment. We ain't going anywhere unless I can get some paper. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see, what time is it? About halfway through a day here, so like 5 more minutes so I can hunt some creepers. Oh, I already have a fair bit of copper. How many of these do I need? Wrong option. Materialist, and then we'll just ignore everything that is not a copper bulb. So 500 oxidized and 325 not oxidized bulbs, which is still a lot of bulbs. Definitely don't have that much copper. I don't really know what I'm looking for in those chests. I need sugarcane. So, anyway, 6 rockets. That is definitely enough to get me to where I need to go. Also, we can clean out my bundle. Don't know when the last time I did that was. When did I get gold in here? A gas tier. I don't know what I'm doing with these bushes, but we're just gonna leave those in there for the moment. Maybe that'll prove useful. I think the idea was that I could keep the bushes on my person, because I usually have bone meal in the end chest, so then I could just bone meal more bushes if I need to. I think that was the idea. I don't have any copper in here either. Okay, well, we definitely have more than enough honeycomb. We're not going to have to worry about waxing when we do get the copper. Yeah, I've got really no copper. All right, to the trial chamber we go. Real quickly, though, what is the recipe for a copper bulb? Because I don't actually know. Now that I think about it, I usually don't craft them. I just take them, but there's no way we're finding 800 of them. Blaze rod, 3 copper, 1 redstone. You're gonna remove my name from the chat, huh? Oh, I see. I see what you mean now. Message redacted. I don't want this to stay on the screen. So material list on off. So we're gonna need about 800 bulbs in total. 4 bulbs per craft, 3 copper blocks per... I don't know what that number's gonna be. I don't want to do the math. We're just gonna get like 9 stacks and figure it out from there. I don't remember how much of this I've torn up. I know I've come here for multiple different videos and multiple different projects. Oh, hi. Get out of here. Oh, there's dripstone down here too. Oh, that would have been really bad. Get that out of here. Change carved pumpkin to wearable pumpkin with Santa hat, please. Hi, welcome in. I did that, remember? Oh, you know what? I don't think I actually posted that pack. I started working on the pack, and then I kind of stopped halfway through because it was getting closer to the holidays, and I just really didn't want to make any more videos. I did do that, though. I actually did that. I 100% did that. Do I have a pumpkin on me? I do. I'm not going to be able to remember what I actually named it, so I'll just go show you in the other world. But I did do that. Build testing. It is... I never even added it to my other resource pack because... Again, I just stopped. Christmas models. I never even changed the image. It's still just the image of the Halloween pack. But I did add you the Santa hat. It's over here. Carved pumpkin without a face, wearing a Santa hat, just like you requested. I should go ahead and release that. You know what? I will probably make a short about that in a few days where I release that. Yeah, I never... Because the resource pack didn't go that far. I ended up making these wreaths in 2 different sizes, and the garlands, the hats, and then that was it. That was it. I didn't go much farther than that. I did a village. I never even 100% completed the village. I did a lot of the village. But then I stopped at the people because... the people weren't working. And I was really tired of it. But yeah, I did make that. Let me set back my resource pack. There we go, my tools textured again. Okay, so there's not much copper left in this place, huh? Thank you for asking, Moose. I am doing pretty good today. It's been a good day. Didn't have work, didn't have school or anything like that today. Just got to chill out. Work on a video. Ooh, a key. Oh, I really didn't want the whole pot. I wanted that to... So you have to use a tool without Silk Touch. Sometimes I forget these things. Even though I make all the update videos, I don't use all the features. Like, some of them I've never used outside of an update video, and then I just completely forget how to use the feature. Oh, there's another one. Chop. Give me that pot. Bread. Okay. Ooh, a long weekend. Yeah. Definitely nice. Okay, I don't want any of this. My entire inventory is filled with junk. We can do this. Keep the shards. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Just get rid of all this. I don't care about any of this. I'm here for the copper. That's about it. Ooh, actually, the great thing about being in the trial chamber is we can just get a bunch of oxidized copper already. So I won't even have to worry about oxidizing any of the bulbs. Didn't even think of that. Okay, how many spawners are in this room? Hey, the phantom bow sounds pretty cool, though. Chop. Chop, you chop, you chop, you chop, you chop. What happens when I run out of copper? I come back to this trial chamber. When this trial chamber runs out of copper, then, well, then I'll have to find another one, I guess. When I was doing survival worlds on Bedrock, I would always make a copper farm. But if I've learned anything in my time on Bedrock, copper farms suck. And they aren't any better on Java. It's so much more efficient just to go find a new trial chamber and raid it. The farms are so slow. Don't build copper farms, kids. They ain't worth it. Alright, there's another key. Did this one spit out a key? No, give a potion. Yeah, copper farms really are not that good. Ooh, actually, I'll keep the bruise head. They're really... It's not like they're all that hard to make. I don't know how you make one on Java. I haven't actually made one, but I've watched plenty of videos about them on Java. And it's the same story. If you just go to a trial chamber, you spend an hour mining copper, you'll get so much more than you could ever possibly get AFKing at a copper farm overnight. The trial chambers are really a blessing. They're such a great addition because it makes copper such an easily accessible resource. Before, copper was one of those things where I loved it, but I didn't get to use it as often as I would like to, purely because of how inefficient it was to obtain. But now, it's relatively easy. You take... I mean, I need 800 copper bulbs, roughly. I bet we'll be done with this in 25 minutes. Okay, well, maybe not 25. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get the blaze rods or the redstone. I know my supply on both of those is not very good, but the copper should be pretty quick. Actually, the copper should be the easiest part of all those resources to obtain. That's sad. Yeah. Yeah, and copper ore, like mining the ore is not much better. Originally the... Ow. Originally the ore was the only way you could get it. Because there wasn't a... Copper was not originally a drowned drop. That got added at a later date. And then... That was weird. And then the trial chambers came after that even, but... There's no way to easily automate it, which is, yeah, I mean, oh well. But you can get so much of it, like I said, from just doing this. And usually these things are pretty big. I believe this trial chamber is actually on the smaller side, but they're normally pretty big. Is the music too loud, guys? Let me know if I have to turn that down. Unfortunately, I can't use the cut copper for these bulbs. That'd be... I don't know how much we'll get to. The positive is I've already got the whole thing designed. I just have to get the resources for it now. And I don't really know how long that'll take. Like I said, the copper... I don't think will be too... Oh, are these all waxed? Am I able to craft the copper bulbs waxed, or am I going to have to unwax all these? I don't know. The resources, it's mainly glass, copper bulbs, redstone, and observers. And as far as observers go, I already have a whole lot of quartz. It was for... I don't even know what project it was for, but I spent a whole lot of time collecting a whole bunch of quartz because I was out. I'm pretty sure it was for a moss farm, actually, and I needed like 10 quartz, but instead I got like 10 stacks because I didn't want to have to go get more in the future, so hopefully we won't have to go get any quartz for this. I know it's like 800 observers that I need, though, so I don't know how far my current supply will go. So if I do need to go to the Nether to get a whole bunch of quartz, we're definitely going to have to get some rockets. .21.11 parched. Yeah, they got added. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the music wasn't too loud. I know I have it set up so I believe it's actually a bit louder for me than it is in the stream because of a couple settings. I finally figured out what the issue was with the music. Last stream, it just wasn't playing. I had the music setting last stream on frequent, and you would think frequent would mean it'd be playing music very often. No, for some reason, that's not what frequent means. Yeah, I don't know if they mistranslated it over there in Sweden or what, but that is definitely not what it was doing. You have to set it to consistent. Now, what's the difference between frequent and consistent? I don't know. I mean, in this context, you would assume it's the exact same thing, but apparently not. Yeah, really, really weird. We have got almost 7 stacks of the oxidized copper. Where is this guy? Oh, no way. There's a zombie spawner right here? Hold on. Chicken jockey. Another one. This music disc, did not expect it would be... Oh, hold on. We gotta get some torches on this before... I don't have any torches. Oh, thank you. There's a bunch of gunpowder right there. Oh, dude, this is great. Give me that. Get me out of here. And now we get out of here. Yeah, I think the bulbs will be okay too. I know you can craft waxed ones. I just don't know if you can craft it with waxed copper. Sometimes the recipes are real finicky like that. If I do have to unwax it, it's not that big of a deal. It'll just be a minor inconvenience in the long run. How do we feel about the ability to craft name tags though, guys? Now that I'm thinking about that. I cannot wait for that feature. The ability to craft saddles, now we can craft name tags. I mean, that's gonna be amazing. Maybe I'll finally build that horse racetrack. I keep thinking about this horse racetrack because I really want to make a redstone horse racing system. And I still haven't worked out all the details. I've been thinking about this for months. And there's definitely some issues with it, but I think I'll be able to figure it out. I don't think they did horse babies, did they? Why didn't they touch on the llama babies? Actually, is a really good question. I know they did a whole bunch of them, and they all look so good. Seriously, kudos, Mojang. But, llama babies? Could you imagine how cute those ones will be? Mojang, y'all gotta do something about that one. That'll be so cool. Okay, 2 more stacks of the 2.5 more stacks of the blue copper. Nah, I wish thigh what? What's that mean? Ooh, how much normal copper? Oh, though. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to see. I'm really happy with what Mojang's doing. I actually don't remember what my original thoughts were. I was always torn when they talked about switching to the game drops. I'm sure if I go look back through old videos, I'll have a different opinion on it than I do now, but I think in the long run, the game drops have actually been really good. Like, really good. In the big updates, I don't think we ever would have gotten something like this. Like the baby mobs, crafting saddles, crafting name tags. Because the game drops are like small, random things, while the big updates always had to be like growing on top of one another. they end up doing so many different random things that really wouldn't work together in one of those big updates. But because they are doing these smaller, just all over the place updates, it works so good. It gets people so excited because a lot of these are features that either we really wanted for a long time or we didn't know we wanted until now. I'm really happy with these game drops. I will say I don't want to say upset, but I'm not over the moon with the new naming convention though. I'm not a big fan of the 26.1 or dot whatever they call it now. I don't necessarily think it's because it's a bad naming system. It's just because in my head, when I look at this update, I don't think, oh, that's 26.1. I think that's 1.21.12. So maybe I just got to get used to it, but that has been a complaint of mine recently. Yeah, they get to do things faster as well. I do hope that they still do big updates like once in a while. And that's another reason I don't like the new naming conventions, because them switching to 26, in my mind, it kind of says we're never going to do a big update again, which I don't think is true, but that's just kind of how my brain auto associates it, because in their, reasoning, they're like, we're going to do this because it'll make more sense. It'll be easier to track the 4 different updates every year as of to like what year they were and when they came out. But a bigger update wouldn't easily fit with that naming convention, in my opinion. They'd probably make it work, assuming they're working on a big update, but I don't really know what they're doing with that. All I know for sure is it's not, I'm a little concerned, is all. Overall, I think things are really good, but I do want to see, because I believe when they originally announced these game drops, it was like we would have, 2 or 3 years of these game drops, and then we would do a big update. And then we would do another 2 or 3 years of the smaller drops, and then a big update. So I'm sitting here looking at these drops, and I'm like, these are awesome, but what about like a whole new dimension or end update? That none of that would ever fit in a small game drop, in my opinion. Maybe they would just do it in a game drop, but I don't know. A big update of adding all the past mob votes, but reworked like the Copper Golem. I think that would be really cool. In my opinion, that doesn't necessarily need to be its own big update, though. They could just continue to sprinkle them in the smaller updates like they've been doing. I'd be okay with that. But I would like to see more mob vote losers enter the game. I really want to see the penguin and the crab added. Those two look so cool. They were so cute. Even if they serve no real purpose per se, I just want to have a penguin. I need a reason to go make an Arctic themed base. And if they add penguins, now I have an excuse to go expand my civilization to the Arctic. That's all. I just think the penguins are really cute. Next scene, prank backwards Pumpkinhead. I saw that comment, dude. I did. And you know what? I hate to break it to you, but that's not the next scene. But maybe one of the next scenes after this one that I'm working on. I don't exactly know everything. I hear skeleton. I don't know exactly everything I'm gonna make a scene for, but I know as the year goes on, I'm hoping to continue to improve my ability to make these scenes. So maybe, you want to see some crazy pumpkin monster scenes. I've got a couple ideas bouncing around. Maybe, if I can work out all the details and figure things out, soon-ish. I don't want to promise anything, but maybe. I do have some cool ideas. I have got so many ideas, actually. It's so hard to make them all into a reality, because I can never just focus in on one idea. We need more winter biome mobs. That'd be a good big update after the end update. I don't know if they would make that a big update. I really don't think they're actually gonna do big updates anymore. I hate to say it, but I don't know that they will. Also, they continue to change just in general their messaging on the way they're updating or when they're updating. Like, for example, Minecraft Live 2 years ago or something, they were asking Agnes about, future Minecraft updates. And I believe she made a comment on the game lasting, they want to update it for another 50 years, I think it was. And every year since then, she continues to lower the number. It went from like 50 to 20 to 15. They just keep changing things. I don't pay too much attention to what they say, if I'm going to be honest. I think Mojang says, this is not the right copper I need. I think I have enough blue. I'll finish this stack off. I think Mojang says a bunch of random stuff. Like some of their devs, they've got their Twitter accounts. They've got their, some of them stream. They say all kinds of things. But I've learned you can't really listen too much to what they say because it usually doesn't happen. You just gotta keep an eye out for the actual posts and updates that do, happen, the actual official releases. Next scene, prank backward Pumpkinhead. Yeah, hi. We, okay. Didn't you send that? Yeah, it's right there. How did you make my name orange? Is it because you use the ad? If you just use an ad, it highlights my name? Huh. Yeah, I don't know how you made my name orange, actually. That's the part of this that is kind of weird to me. I don't know how you made my name orange. Do you want me to add a backward? Also, hold on. How would I have a backward pumpkin head if all the pumpkin models that you request me to make don't have a face? How would you know if the pumpkin's backwards, huh? Huh? If they don't have a face, how do you know it's backwards? Huh? Ever think of that one? I think I probably have enough copper. I would think I have enough. If I end up needing more copper than this, I'm going to be quite surprised, to say the least. Now, the real question is, where is my exit? This would be 3. How do I get out of here? The more and more I tear it apart, the harder it is to find the door. Oh, it's over here. It is nighttime. Let's... Yeah, I'll sleep before I head up. I don't want mobs running all around my base area. All it takes is one zombie to trample all those wheat crops. I know I lit it up pretty good, but I'd still rather not risk it. Okay. So where are we at, time-wise? Let's see. 30 minutes? Okay. That's a little bit longer than I was expecting the copper to take, but like I was saying before at the very beginning, look at how much copper you can get in such a little period of time. No copper farm has a chance in comparison. I know that Java copper farms are better than the ones you can get on Bedrock, but they ain't that good. Not compared to just destroying a trial chamber. I could make a water elevator, but if I make a water elevator, then I have to make one that goes both ways, and I'm really lazy and don't want to dig another hole. Plus, I only go over there once every, I don't know, once every blue moon, so not too concerned. Let's see here. I know I need a bunch of redstone. I'm not gonna have enough redstone, am I? All right, well, thank you for stopping by, Moose. It was lovely having you in. I think... Do I have emeralds? No, of course I don't. Okay. The redstone might be a little annoying, but let's go get the blaze rods first. Down the ladder. Oh. Hi. That scared me. Give me that ender pearl. The bridge is up there. I forgot where the bridge is. Okay, the bridge up here. Why are there 3 baggy pig... Baggy? Why are there 3 baby piglins? That's actually really weird. Welcome back, Moose. There's another baby piglin. I've seen more baby piglins than I've seen actual piglins. Don't want to hit the wrong one. Get your butt out of here. All right. I've still yet to actually find a baby ghast. Sorry, happy ghast is what it would be called. I loaded a fair bit of the nether before the update. I didn't think I loaded that much, but apparently I did load a lot more than I had originally thought. Okay. The second I got him. Oh, my knockback is gonna make this insufferable, isn't it? Oh, this is... okay. Let's just see if there's a blaze spawner somewhere, because chasing these guys around out here is just not gonna be it. If I'm not mistaken... Yeah, there's a blaze spawner right here. I'll need to go for the rest of the stream probably, so I want to say goodbye. And I want to see the final build. All right. Well. I will definitely. Okay. Sorry, my brain's not working right now. I'm trying to get rid of the the threat to my whole hardcore world right here. I can go ahead and show you the final build real quick if you want in the other world. Okay. Um. All right. I was in here because I. What was that? Oh. So in here, we've got the river over here. I've got another copy of it floating in the clouds because I was using it to make the schematic. So this is the river. I got this schematic version floating up here. We can look at it. Yeah, I know. It'll do that. Unfortunately, whenever I actually load into a world, it just breaks everything. Like if you've got music playing or anything, it just kind of all freezes because the world file is just starting to get pretty big. This is the river in the ground. We can go ahead and turn on the shaders. Now, the really nice thing about this river is it's not just a pretty glass river. It's actually animated. So as soon as we set the time to night, it will start playing an animation. And the animation will run downstream all the way to the waterfall. And then I made a new waterfall, so it'll run down, and then it'll even have a little wave effect under the water. So it should be really beautiful. It should be really nice. Of course, I've got a lot to add in the actual hardcore world to make it fully beautiful and whatnot, but little by little. And then when you turn it to day, the whole redstone system turns back off, and it all works because of this daylight sensor that I'm gonna hide back here. Now sometimes it will do this, where it'll just all stay on. The idea is when it turns day, it's all supposed to turn off, but because I'm not using a real like T flip-flop system, just a circulating clock, it can cause some issues sometimes, so I should probably change the clock, but it's not going to change all the resources we're gathering right now. That glowing bacteria. Yes, I know that there is a glowing bacteria in real life that will do that. I don't think I've ever actually seen photos or inspiration of the real life one. A big inspiration, I don't know if you've ever seen the How to Train Your Dragon. One of them, it's got this dragon, it follows like this glowing algae river because that's like its food source, and that, I think it's the exact same thing, essentially. Like that glowing river algae was based off of the real life glowing algae, but the inspiration I got came from that TV show, not the real life algae. But yeah, it's a real thing, and it's cool. I'm just really excited to see it. I don't know what else I'll end up doing with this. I'll probably use it for some other things, just to try and add some more cool story elements, but I'm just so excited to see it. Oh, a skull. That's nice. It is 1 blaze rod per craft. So I'm gonna need multiple stacks of these, aren't I? That's not great. I'm gonna need like 900 copper bulbs. You get 4 per craft. So I'm gonna need 225 blaze rods. Yikes. In other words, I'm gonna need 3.5 stacks. Bye, Moose. Thanks for stopping in. Where is this blaze? I'm gonna end up walking out of here with so many wither skulls, it's not even gonna be funny. I mean, the amount of time it's gonna take me to get 3.5 stacks of blaze rods, I should be able to fight the wither at least once, right? Which, I'll take a free beacon. It actually would give me an excuse to make a ruin that I'm looking forward to making. I don't think I have a location set up for this yet, but hey, get the beacon early? That'd be great. I wonder, there's gotta be another area where there's multiples. Oh, that's a lot of skeletons. Ooh. That was scary. There's gotta be an area where there's just a bunch of these spawners right next to each other, right? Ow. I just can't risk it because I only got 2 rockets and I don't want to get stranded. And I know there isn't one in this, what's the word I'm looking for? Not outpost. Fortress. There isn't one in this fortress. Or is there? No, not that way. Is that one outside? Yeah, I don't think there is. I think my original statement was correct. Ow. Alright, let's take a lap. There's definitely a bunch of blazes just around here somewhere. Like right here. Ah. Actually, I don't think I have much of any nether wart, so I will happily harvest all this. I actually don't even remember. I know I've brewed potions before, but I don't really remember what my supplies look like. I don't ever really brew. I think I've done it twice in this world, and that was about it. All right, some more blazes. Gotcha. There's got to be a better fortress around here somewhere. This is gonna take forever. Ah. No, this one is so bad. If I'm sitting at one of these, I gotta sit at the one trapped inside. I mean, this is awful. Oh. Ooh, another wither skull. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely gonna be able to fight the wither by the time I get out of here. Probably multiple times over at the rate this is going. It's a different one. Harvest all this. All right. There's not going to be a blaze spawner over here. I just already know. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know why I fell for that, because you can't right click to equip those, but all right, yep, I got the wither skull on. I don't know if you meant to prank me with that, but if you did, kudos, because you definitely got me. Anybody around here? I mean, yeah, but this isn't really. I think I'm just gonna have to sit at the one that's I found sitting inside that hill. Alright, we can use one rocket to fly out here. And once out here, we will just go sit inside. we're gonna put the helmet back on. That's... Whew. Okay. 51 blaze rods. So hopefully this won't take too much longer. Maybe. We can definitely go ahead and extend the spawning platform. We can go ahead and extend the spawning platform 4 blocks in every single direction from the spawner. Definitely would help my odds. And it gives me something to do while we wait. Get out. There we go. Whew. Okay. Fill this in before I fall all the way down there. Where even? There you are. All right, 1 stack of blaze rods. That's 3 blocks away, so we can go 1 more. 4 in each direction from there. This should increase the spawning odds. I don't know. That's a lot of blazes. Oh! See? Definitely is working to increase the spawn odds. Look at that. 4 this time. A 5, apparently? Where did this one come from? Alright. If that is any sign at how this will go the rest of the way, this should be pretty quick. Though I've 100% just jinxed it. Over here we can go 1 more. Oh yeah, look at all these blaze. All 2 blaze. I don't know if they'd want more headroom. So... Ah! Now we're just gonna leave that clear. There we go, that's a lot. Dude, 27 already? Wow. Oh, even more, 31? There you go, there's the seed. I believe I can just do that for you guys. Oftentimes people will ask in the comments of a video what they want, or not what they want, but for the seed. You can't comment in a video what the seed is, and they actually might even remove it from the YouTube, sorry, not YouTube, from the stream chat. For some reason, I think they think it's a credit card number on YouTube's end, because it's a real long strand of numbers, and then they just delete my comment. So now I do actually put it in the description of all my hardcore videos for future reference. But, yeah, just a fun little fact. YouTube does not allow long strands of numbers in the comments. Okay, get you, get you. I believe... Oh, that was a bad one. Okay, I heard a skeleton. Oh, I hear a lot of skeletons. Better get my health back up. Oh, let's go. 3 wither skulls. I can fight the wither now. Oh, I don't even have the ability to get a spear yet. I was thinking about spears. I was gonna say I should get a spear, build a TNT cannon, and launch myself into a wither, but I have not updated yet. So the best I could do would be a mace. But I don't have one of those either. That's the wrong shulker box. Mind that. That's also the wrong box. There we go. Okay, that is almost. Hopefully, this will do it, actually. Okay, we are approaching 2 stacks of blaze rods here. Like I said, I do need 3.5. Actually, a little more. So, almost halfway. I knew this part would be really annoying. How easy is it to build a blaze farm in Java? Because blaze rods are actually a pretty good fuel source. I believe one blaze rod does, I want to say it's 6 items. Press F2. You're just trying to get... Oh. That's the screenshot button, dude. For some reason, I thought you meant F3 in the menu and... Okay. You got me. You definitely got me again. I do that actually incredibly often, though, so... Oh well. I'm gonna have to purge my screenshots again soon anyway. Way too often when I go to hit F3, I just fat finger F2. Okay, we have officially got over 2 stacks of blaze rods. Moving into 3 stack territory. Oh, we have enough stuff here to craft 1 more rocket. As for the rest of this, I don't actually care about it. So we will toss it down there. Bye. Welcome. Or, not welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Nice having you in. Alright. 2 more blaze rods. Yeah, this is pretty dull, isn't it? Unfortunately, we had just got to get the resources, so... Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Get. Ooh, wee. Okay. Hopefully, won't be too much longer on blaze rods. I mean, we've actually been here for about 10 minutes less than we spent on copper in total, so... in the long run, it'll probably be about the same period of time, which is actually kind of crazy. Get you. Alright. Little by little. Getting the job done. Unfortunately, I can only make this so interesting here. I gotta find a way to make this more interesting. How? Oh, how can we make this more interesting? Oh, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Gotcha. A stack, 2 stacks, 37. There has got to be... Let's see what's around here. Oh, there's a whole bunch down there. Let's go for a little field trip, shall we? After we get these two. Oh yeah, look at that. There's... Oh wow. Oh. That's a lot. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of wither skellies. And now one of them dropped a new skull? Really? That's... wow. Okay. Where's that ender pearl? That'll be... certainly be useful now. Okay, that was insane. And there's... oh, there's still more. Oh no, I'm actually kind of getting low on health. The black hearts really make it hard to see it, but yeah, I'm getting really low. Alright, we're back up now. We're back up. Ooh-wee, that was definitely a lot of mobs. I hear one more. There he is. More than one more. Here's another. We have almost got 3 stacks of blaze rods from that. Somehow, not another wither skull. I don't understand how I possibly didn't get another wither skull. What's out here? I mean, there's a few, but I'm not chasing them all over here. Get away from them. Bing, bing. Okay. Still not another skull. I'm overly focused on the skulls for some reason. I don't even need those in the slightest. Okay, 3 stacks of blaze rods. Just a few more to go. Ooh-wee, okay. 30 more blaze rods, give or take. And we should have enough to craft all of the copper bulbs for this river. And we can go fight a wither now, actually, as well. We can. I don't know if I will. Should we? Should we fight a wither? There's 3 up there. Yes, we definitely killed the majority of the blaze. Ooh, alright. That's 20 blaze rods. Probably 2 more spawn cycles. And we should have enough. Then we just gotta get redstone, which... I mean, that's villagers, so probably even worse than this, to be honest. Or I suppose we could just go mining. Because in the grand scheme of things, I believe I need a bunch of deep slate. Maybe. That would definitely take longer, though, to go mining. Okay, this... Oh, are you serious? Just short. I'd rather have a couple more than a couple less, because I don't know of any blaze rods back at base. One more spawn cycle, maybe two. Although now they're just not going to spawn, right? To spite me. Oh. Yeah, it spawns one blaze. How'd I know? How did I know I would have terrible luck on that? There's one blaze out there. Two back here. And a wither skeleton. That's the wrong turn. $36, and then back here. Oh. How do I get back there? Yep, that's what I thought. Come back around here. This should give me enough blaze rods. And I get another chance at a wither skull. Oh, that'd be so nice if he dropped it and just like didn't fight at all. That'd be funny. All right, well that should do it on blaze rods. Though I do hear a couple more, so we'll kill these real quick. Yeah, 46 blaze rods, we're good. Chop you. $51. We are 100% good to go. Let's get out of here now. Now we are going to be off to collecting redstone, which I'm not really sure is an upgrade from this. Still no skull. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I can't even reach you. Just, I only have one rocket, so I gotta make it most of the way back around first. Oh no, I have 4 now. Oh, bet. I forgot I crafted another, so I ain't gotta wait. There we go. Nice and easy. And now we can just climb up here. Or in my case... Oh, I should not have used both of those. Should not have used both of those. Now I'm not going to be able to fly over to the villagers. Okay. I don't know what I am and am not able to craft at the moment. So. Which one is this? One More Day. That's nice. That's a nice one. If I'm not mistaken, I said that last stream too, actually, about this exact same song. Breeze Head in there. Dripstone in there. Now, hopefully, we've got enough redstone that we can just craft this. No real issues. Let's sleep real quick. Then let's real quickly do this so we can see exactly. Oh, I didn't turn it on. How many pistons? 2 sticky pistons, 1. Oh, and then I need 300 repeaters. Yeah, that's... How many stacks of observers will I need? 15 stacks of observers? Oh my goodness. 8 stacks of redstone. Oh, I didn't turn it on again. What am I doing, man? Oh my goodness, pay attention. On. There we go. Done. So I'm gonna need 7.5 stacks of oxidized copper. Oh. No, the oxidized ones can be wax. Who cares? I'm not gonna make a fuss out of that. I don't want to deal with it. Let me real quickly grab a shulker box. Put these in. And then let's color code it. What color should we make it? Let's do cyan. Do I have a green dye? If I do, it'll be in this box. There's one. Oh, it's not light blue. Sorry, you have to use normal blue. Do I have a blue? I can make a blue. That'll be cyan. Then we make the box cyan. And now we've got 4 stacks of those. Because they are waxed and it wants unwaxed, it's not going to show as being completed. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Okay. So now we get to play this good old game of trying to figure out what to go trade with the villagers. Your speed is 11.9. What are you? 9.5. Woof. I guess we're taking you. Oh yeah, zoom. I believe most of them want glass panes. I don't have any glass. That's actually one of the resources we're already supposed to collect tonight, so... What is your speed? 9.0. Yeah, that's probably why I put you in there for decoration. You suck. Dang. Oh, I can't make it up here. Guess we'll ride along here. I've really got to fill these areas in. Sooner than later. Actually, more importantly than that, I just got to finally figure out what I'm going to do for bridges. I've still got no bridge design in mind. A little problematic. Alright, let's see here. First of all, give me all this. Finally, we can craft some more rockets. Well, oh, where did I get that? Didn't I just pull out 12 paper? Where did I get 12 paper from? I'm so confused. Anyway, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, that's already all of my... Already all the glass panes I've got. Okay. These guys would take... These guys aren't going to take anything I've got. I mean, ink. That's a real annoying one to collect. I'm not doing that. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be trading with them. I'm going to have to take some time somewhere in the near-ish future and set up... I'm going to need to get a real, actual, like, for real, villager trading hall where I can actually obtain redstone. Because those 3 villagers just do not cut it. And then I'm also going to have to finally set up some sort of a raid farm, probably. That'd be smart. Purely for the emeralds. I don't even need the totems. I think I've only fought 1 raid in this entire world. I've got however many totems I got from it. I think I got 3 or 4. And I keep 1 on my person. I keep 1 in the ender chest. I think I have 1 more in here. And then I used 2 more as decorations in the cathedral. So yeah, I had 5 totems and then I used 2 of them as decoration. I've never actually popped a totem in this world or died. Like, I've never gotten close like that, so... Well, I've gotten close, but I've never actually done it. Haven't died, haven't popped a totem. I'm not concerned about the totems. I mean, I've got insane god armor. This isn't even the best armor I can get. I need to go on a whole thing to get the prop 5 god armor that I've yet to do. Alright, 48 redstone. How far will that get me? There's another stack. Another? Okay, we've got all the blue that we're gonna need, so that's good. Now, I've got to figure out all the waxed copper bulbs. Which I'm gonna need a little over 5 stacks of. Let's think here. I know where I can go to get some emeralds real easy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get very many, but I know I can get some. Let's head on over here real quick. I know I've got 2 villagers through this portal, both of which trade sticks, and I know I can get a bunch of sticks, so... I mean, maybe, depending on time of day, I can get a whole bunch out of this real nice and easy. I got 35 sticks. That's okay, because that's what bamboo's for. Do bamboo. 64. Dispense. Do this so that my stupid horse doesn't fall in the hole. I'm not getting this thing out of the hole. Definitely not dealing with that, so just make this horse proof. And this is really annoying to look at, so we're just gonna do that real quick. Nice. And I'm not unwaxing the oxidized bulbs. That's just... They're gonna stay like that. As far as Lightmatica goes, I won't be able to easily place them, but... oh well. I'm okay with that. I just don't want to have to deal with the unwaxing of them all. Okay, 4 more stacks of sticks. And they're all gone. For 10 whole emeralds. Oh, this is, this ain't too much better. I could set up a couple more of these guys over here. I mean, I don't necessarily have the room, but I could easily make the room if I wanted to. It's just, I'd prefer not to have... Well, let's see here. I've got these buildings. I could put some inside... Well, maybe not that building. But this building, for example, has nothing in it. All these chests, most of them are empty, and the other half are, junk. So I could do something in this building. I could make a bunch of Fletchers in here. And then this building has stuff in it. This building has stuff in it. This I know has stuff in it. This one's an actual functional building. Maybe this one? I could do something. Because I did, start an interior, kind of, and then I just didn't actually care. So I've got this building that I could maybe do something in. I mean, I don't know. And then this one I could easily do something in. So maybe it's about time I just actually go add some more Fletchers up there. Do I still have that mod installed where I just pick up a villager? No. Get up. Let's trade with them now, and then we can sleep through the night, and their trade will reset. Need some more bamboo. Also, I should go harvest the bamboo, right? I believe that's ready. Ready to harvest, yep. So we'll go do that after this. Hopefully, we will walk out of here with about a stack of emeralds tomorrow. That'd be very good. I love that little chime. Every time I hear it. I love it. Alright, so this will hopefully lock out his trades. Oh, are they not going to get back in bed? Guys, get in bed. Why? Okay, that might be a little problematic. Hopefully, they still reset the trades in the morning. Well, I saw the sparkles, so I'm gonna assume we're good. I don't know. Just keep getting bamboo. I'm gonna go harvest the bamboo farm. So this bamboo... That scared me, man. Where did he even come from? Oy vey. And now he's just not gonna show back up, because of course not. So this bamboo farm over here is actually really cool. You got the indicator light to tell you if it's ready to go. If a harvest is in progress, you've got that indicator light. All fully controllable from this panel. And all the bamboo ends up getting collected, turned into bamboo blocks, and then shipped straight to the actual autocrafter system. And if you ever want to just AFK here for bamboo, you can just flip this lever to automatic, and it moves a piston head down there that allows the signal to automatically run through without me having to click a button. It's pretty neat. I don't end up using it that much because I just don't use bamboo wood. I mean, who really does, but... Are you guys restocked yet? I hope they restock. I worry that since I didn't actually get in bed, they aren't going to restock. Oh, I gotta get these sticks out of my hotbar. That'll cause such a problem for Lightmatica. Apparently I can't get them out of my hotbar, so we're just gonna be sitting like this. I don't know why these guys aren't restocking. Hopefully. I think I probably broke them, honestly. I think I broke them. I don't think they're going to restock today. I mean, they still might. It's not like it's game over, but yeah. Not, I haven't got the highest hopes. Maybe I should just go fight a raid, honestly. Might be a bit more beneficial. Alright, guys. I'm back. Sorry for that. Kind of drifted off there for a minute. Yeah, these guys aren't restocking. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna tell you what. We will come back here at the next night time, and we will know how things are going. Because if they don't get in bed, well, then we've kind of got an issue. Send that back up. Seal the exit, and then we'll get out of here. We got 32 emeralds, which should be enough for now. Maybe. I really want to build a raid farm, like I said, but my issue with building a raid farm is whenever I build something, I just need to make it pretty. Like, it has to be pretty. It's what I have to do. And I don't want to do a raid farm because I don't want to have to figure out how I want to decorate a raid farm yet. But in the long run, it just continues to really hurt me. Because I'm stuck in a situation like this where, you know, I need redstone, or I need emeralds to obtain redstone, and I can't get it because of really myself. That's 4 stacks. What did I need? Materialist. Another stack. Oh, we are so close. So close. I need 15 more. 15 more, really? I need 4 more pieces of redstone dust. In other words, I need 2 more emeralds. 2. That's frustrating. 2 emeralds short. Wow. Maybe I will just need to take a detour and go find a raid farm design, decorate it, build that whole thing, because this is so inefficient. Maybe I get lucky and find a bit of redstone laying around here. Oh, I already have daylight sensors? That is perfect. Perfect. But, I'm not gonna find any redstone, I already know. Yeah, no. Hopefully we can find a little glass. We could trade that to get it and not have to deal with these broken Fletchers. But I don't think I have any plain glass, actually, so this is just... Oh, this is just so annoying. Okay. 4 redstone short, man. Like, I know I'm gonna need a whole bunch of redstone, and it's gonna be a whole nother, a whole ordeal later on. Like, I already know this, but oh, I just want to get these bulbs done. I guess let's go sit over by the Fletchers again. Hopefully they fix. And while they sit over there, we'll look over what other resources we're gonna have to go get and what we should start next. After these copper bulbs, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, the redstone pieces will be bad. But other than those, probably not. Hopefully they work. Other than the redstone bits, which will, again, be bad. They just will be. If I do hide available, that will... whatever. We now have all the bulbs, so we can hide both of those. Almost all the bulbs. I need 16 more. Yeah, the redstone, 8 stacks of that. That's gonna suck. The observers, 15 stacks of those. That's a problem because that means you need 30 stacks of redstone dust to make them. So in other words, I need 30 stacks of redstone dust, plus 8 stacks of redstone dust, plus, what is this? 6 stacks of repeaters? 3 stacks of redstone dust each, so 3 times 6 right there. 18, 18 plus the 30, plus another 8. I need like 50 stacks of redstone dust for this project. Because... oh no, that's about it. I mean, this is very minimal. Okay, so like 46 stacks, but still, I think it's time for a raid farm, boys. Honestly, raid farm might be the next project. I think it's gonna be time for me to go start researching then. Oh, they're in bed. They are in bed. That's a good sign. Hopefully, in the morning. Alright, I can't sleep for another 200 ticks. Anyway, like I was about to say, hopefully, in the morning, they do the trades. We can get 2 more emeralds. We can finish this whole ordeal with the copper bulbs. And then we'll probably go collect sand, because that'll be easy. Yeah, you guys are still going to be locked for 2 more minutes, I believe. Yeah, I looked at redstone. I didn't need to look at redstone. I already knew that was going to be awful. We could get ice. 50 stacks of packed ice. Maybe not. That sounds pretty bad. 18 stacks of black wool. Yeah, that also sounds pretty bad. Oof. The black wool doesn't have to be black wool though. That can just be any garbage block. So just get probably a shulker box of whatever garbage blocks to scaffold around with and build on. Call it quits. The glass. Pink wool, we don't actually need that. As far as the daylight sensor, the piston, the one piece of blue ice that apparently is somewhere, and the redstone torch, these should all be incredibly easy. We can knock those out. Alright, so let's actually... these we have to ignore. The pink wool we can ignore. Turn this all on. The waxed copper bulbs we will complete right now. And then... yeah, okay. This seems like a good plan. This guy is restocked. 4 emeralds. Perfect. Let's go finish this. I gotta trade first. Hold on. Alright, that should be more than enough to do that. Copper bulbs are now officially done. About time, am I right? Okay. Now we can go ahead and move on to collecting these resources. 1 piston, 1 redstone torch. What else do we need? Let's see. Just get these basic piddly items done. 1 piston, 1 redstone torch, 1 daylight detector. Just do like this. 2 sticky pistons. I believe that's it. Two sticky pistons, one of those, one of those. So I need 1 daylight sensor and 1 piece of blue ice, both of which I have, so we can get these, again, get these piddly items done with. Ow. If we look in here, there we go, 1 daylight sensor. That's done. And 1 piece of blue ice. Done. Great. All the piddly items are now completed. We can go ahead and toss all that in there. So as far as glass goes, this is everything glass related. So a shulker box of light blue, a shulker box of those 2. Realistically, I should probably get like 4, maybe 5 shulker boxes of sand. The question is, do I have anywhere I can remember to get sand? Hello, 777 Dragon VP. Welcome back, Dragon. Yeah, let's go get some sand. Do I have my backup shovel fully repaired? I sure do. Let's grab 4 shulker boxes. We'll go fill all these up. Just working on a river project today. See, I've got this whole river right here that we're going to be filling in soon-ish. I've also, this waterfall, redesigned the entire thing with a whole new redstone system. I'll actually show you this redstone system real quick. This river was inspired by Jake Kelton Crafts video, and he was doing a whole thing with animated builds. And so his river, it had a whole bunch of pistons, and it had this moving waterfall effect. And I still like it. It looks good. But this new river design that I've gone ahead and made, this just does not work with it. And honestly, I kind of think my new waterfall design looks cooler than this one anyway. So that's what we're going to be replacing this with. I have not started the forest project yet. I'm trying to go little by little, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, the river has nothing to do with the little by little, quite frankly. But I'm trying to build the farms that will get me the resources to easily build that at the moment. The forest, I already have the farms for it. That's just a random excuse. The big thing is I want to build the mountains first. So I need to get the farms to build the mountains. And then I'll build the forest afterwards. Why I'm doing it in that order, I don't really know. I could easily build the whole forest already, if I'm going to be honest. I have the tree farms. I could go get some leaves. It probably wouldn't be too hard. Am I going the right way? Oh, yes I am. I think this is the portal. Yep, that's got the stone slabs. Going the right way. Okay. Thank you. I like the waterfall. I think the new one will be far better. I cannot wait to see the new one in place. And that is what I'm getting all the resources for. See, I spent the last hour and 40 minutes just collecting copper bulbs because the waterfall I just showed you, it's lit up using animated pistons. This one gets lit up using animated lighting, which I'm proud to say is a technology that, as far as I'm concerned, I pioneered. Not to brag or anything, wink wink. I know I have a sand mine around here somewhere. It's just a matter of where. Probably this island over here with the giant hole in it. Yeah, probably. Let's just come over here, I think, and tear this up. Thank you, thank you. I will definitely continue along with the grind. Yeah, I've definitely already been over here. This is pretty flat. 4 shulker boxes of sand. Hopefully this won't take too crazy long. This is far more enjoyable than getting the blaze rods. That's for sure. Just mining the sand is mind-numbing. Oh yeah. Oh, a cactus flower. I don't think I've gotten one of those. Oh, my bundle's full. Toss that aside then. I don't think I've actually gotten a cactus flower yet, so that is gonna be nice. I don't think I can put those in flower pots though, unfortunately, right? Probably not. I wonder if I can somehow glitch it so I can place it on top of like a big pot. That'd be cool looking, I bet. I wish you could place them on the wall. That'd be perfect. Kind of like a sideways spore blossom, but far easier to obtain. Mojang really needs to add some more fauna. I need a lot more plants. I would love to see some like alien plants type things. That'd look really cool. I thought they were starting to go down that direction when they added the torch flower, and then they went ahead and they did the whole firefly bush thing. But they haven't done much since then. And the torch flower and the pitcher's pod were definitely a huge step in the direction I wanted to see it go. But they just kind of added them in the background and then just never touched them again, which is, yeah, pretty disappointing. The whole sniffer mechanic is such a good mechanic. It's such a good idea, but they just like left it. They implemented the sniffer. It had nothing to do with the update, and then they just left it. I would love to see some new updates to that whole sniffer archaeology plant system. That would be so cool. Really live out its potential. Oh, nice, nice. Got your own world going. Well, when it comes to me, I love to like build an empire, essentially. I'll plan it out. Well, usually I don't even plan it out too well, to be honest. But I love to build a whole civilization. When I think of Minecraft, I always want to try and turn it into any other like video game. Is kind of the way I would think of it. For example, when I play a more story-driven game, for example, I recently played Expedition 33 and the Jedi Survivor. They're always, you know, story-driven, and they have these deep, interesting characters. They have these beautiful, beautiful locations. I always take it upon myself to try and develop my own beautiful civilization with my own characters and do it in Minecraft. Now, I mean, I think it offers a lot of ways for you to stay very interested, depending on whether you're more of a builder or a redstone person. There's so many different directions you can go with it too. It's just a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend some village building if you're looking for ways to stay active and interested and, you know, actually keep playing. But if you've got a bunch of ideas of your own, of course, do those. I had to check if I had netherite armor. I saw you said you had netherite armor, and I just forgot if I had it. I still need to go get netherite on my tools. That's a big thing. There was this... What is happening? Is this a vanilla thing, or is this a shader? Oh, I double-clicked the shader key. Is this a... I think I'm in a sandstorm or something. This is really weird. This is really weird. Anyway, like I was originally saying, the whole sniffer mechanic, I think, is a really, really interesting mechanic. But I'd love to see them really advance on it. And there's so many different directions they could advance it in. I mean, I personally just want to see a whole bunch of new fauna and plants and bushes and all that stuff because it offers such good building material. I really want to make a insane custom jungle. But the biggest issue with the jungle is I want a whole bunch of unique custom plants. And a way that I've been doing that recently is custom models. But every single custom model is its own item frame or its own armor stand, and that lag adds up. So if Mojang used the sniffer to implement all kinds of crazy, unique, alien-type plants, that would just be perfect. I wouldn't have to deal with any of my own custom models. I could use more vanilla plants. The key is they gotta look crazy unique, though. Just like the Pitcher's Pod and the Torch Flower, they need to be very, very different. And I think they kind of achieved that with the Cactus Flower. The Cactus Flower is definitely different, but I just need I need some more flowers, Mojang. Thinking of building a big new village for my villager who helped me in the way. Live in a village house for the most part. There's nothing wrong with living in a village house. Everyone's done it. I mean, yeah, of course. Go build that trusty villager a giant empire. And it's so much fun because there's so many different like themes and ways you can go. I usually auto default to more of a medieval theme, but you obviously can do futuristic, cyberpunk, fantasy. You could do like a Japanese style base. You could do a Arctic base. There's so many different things. The freedoms that you have in Minecraft are so nice. I know a lot of people will say that, you know, Mojang doesn't add enough, or they need more, or this or that. Usually, when it comes to the Minecraft community, there's somebody with a complaint. Kind of like I was just complaining about the sniffer. But overall, I think Mojang's doing a really good job. I mean, there's just so many different things you can do. All right. Good luck with your piano class, Dragon. Thank you for stopping in. If I'm still live when you come check back in. If not, hope you have a wonderful night. I think my brain died halfway through that sentence. I just, like, forgot what I was saying. I really don't understand what's going on here. Am I in a sandstorm or what is this? I think this is a sandstorm. But there's no howling winds or anything like that. It's just gray. Oh, yeah, it's raining. That's exactly what it is then. It's raining, so the shader makes the desert into a sandstorm. Oh, okay. Bye. That's a cool little emoji. I really got to get some of my own image emoji things. I was looking at them, I think a year ago now. I just never actually came around to doing them because I had no idea what to actually make. But since then, I've definitely made a few interesting videos. I've started more character development stuff. I could definitely come up with some ideas. I should definitely do that soon. There's a lot I need to do this year that I just for no good reason haven't yet. Well, that's not sand. I kind of like the sandstorm. It was really unsettling at first, but now it's just kind of like this nice, calming sensation. Obviously, in real life, a sandstorm wouldn't be calming, but kind of is here. Oh, and then Crescent Dunes starts playing. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, we've almost filled up my inventory once again here. Okay. I shouldn't even have to mine more sand. Just go pick this all up. Oh, my shovel is starting to get down. Okay. All right, there we go. That's all filled up once again. We've got 2 shulker boxes filled now. 2 to go. All right, we gotta turn these off. It is calming, but I can't see anything, and that is definitely problematic. I'm gonna have to smelt down all the sand. Oof. That's gonna stink. I know I have a stack of coal ore laying around at base, so hopefully we'll get enough cooking material from that. But that's still gonna take a while. It's about 10 minutes per stack that you smelt. I mean, I'm gonna have 4 shulker boxes worth, so that's 27 a box. For easy math, say 30, that's 120. 120 minus the 12. Did I say 120 or 130? Should be 120. So yeah, then minus the 12. I mean, that's 108 stacks. Times 10, that's 1,000 minutes. 1,080 minutes. No idea how many hours that is. But then again, that's also assuming you're using 1 furnace. So where did that cat come from? I can't believe I'm sitting here talking about the math of smelting sand now. What in the world has this come to? Hopefully we can turn on the shaders again and not have to deal with a sandstorm. That is much better. Okay. I was supposed to turn on the recording software. Dang it. Dang it. The in-game recording software, that is. This is the flashback mod, so it's not like the live stream type recording software. It's two different. Yeah, okay. That'll be fine. I'll make it work. My shovel is really starting to get low. We're really getting there. We have got 2 full boxes. This should fill up a third. Wait a minute. Why don't I have the ability to see? What is it? Is it F3H? F3H? Yeah, there it is. How did advanced tooltips get turned off? Anyway, the shovel is fully filled once again. See, I have this incredible little mod on called Better Than Mending. So if your tool is enchanted with mending, whenever you crouch and right click, it'll take XP out of your XP bar and use it to mend the tool you're holding. So incredibly nice. So incredibly nice. What are we at? Oh, okay. We're getting close here. The issue is we're starting to hit sandstone, so I'm gonna have to find a new... I mean, just start doing this, I guess. Get out of that sandstone. With my luck, we're gonna hit sandstone again. I know it. Give me a minute. Okay. Drop the sticks. This is a really nice one. Crescent Dunes. Alright, this should be enough to fill up another shulker box. It's 2 stacks short, bruh. Bruh. That's alright. Getting real close here. What day are we on, actually? 1900. Wow. 100 more days, and then I will officially have 2,000 days in Minecraft Hardcore. If I'm not mistaken, my last Hardcore world only made it 600 days, I believe it was. I believe. So... this is a big upgrade, that's for sure. Actually, it may have even been less than that. 400? That's like... that's not better, obviously, but... I thought I heard a creeper. Whoa. I think it was just the sands. Ever since they added those new desert sounds, it's really easy to mistake it for a creeper. Like, really absurdly easy. Also, I might just be crazy, so there's that. I'm sure most people aren't confusing the desert sounds for creepers, but I am. Do we try and get this thing's head. I wish I had some fish, actually. I don't have a cat. That would be nice. Uh-oh. Fix that. Okay. We are almost done here. Once we have enough sand, obviously we'll have to set it aside to go smelt. And then we can get the redstone stuff. The redstone stuff is definitely going to be... Welcome back, Moose. Hello, hello. Working on getting some sand. Finished up all the copper bulb stuff from earlier. Also grabs the minor piddly stuff. Couple pistons, redstone torch, daylight sensor. For some reason, I have a singular piece of blue ice in there, which probably isn't supposed to be in there, but oh well. I already had it laying around, so I'll just grab that. There's those 2 stacks for that. Grab this. 9 more stacks to go. Okay. This should definitely be enough. I mean, to be fair, I didn't like count how many glass panes I needed, but I would think this is enough. Let's do it this way. So the 9th stack will end up in my hotbar. All right. Feeling pretty good. What was it that I had to say? I don't know. I had something. Can't remember. So once we get this in place, this whole river project, then we will be able to... Just want to pop in and say hi. Well, welcome in, Moose. Glad you came back to say hi. That's all right. Honestly, once we get this sand, we'll probably be ending it for tonight. We've been up and at it for a little over 2 hours already. Apparently, I really underestimated how long it was going to take to get the resources. I figured the sand would be the longest part. No, the copper bulbs was definitely the worst part. That took well over an hour. This whole sand thing has been 30 minutes, maybe? Speaking of the sand, that's it. We now have all the sand we are going to need, so I will finish off this stack, and then we can head back to base. Assuming I remember which way I have to fly. This way. All right, definitely making some good progress here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to smelt all this now, which is gonna take, I think I said about 1,000 minutes. So, really need to think about a super smelter sometime soon. The real question is, do I have enough fuel to smelt all this? Which way do I need to go? Oh, there are my slabs. This way. So it should be right over here. Yeah, I see a portal. There's the portal right there. Alright, we'll have to sleep when we get back on the other side of this. What biome is this that makes it purple? Warped forest. That makes sense. Alright. Head on through here. Now, I gotta think about fuel. Also, let's just make sure everything loads so it's not lagging. There we go. Gonna have to think about fuel. Oh, can you burn moss blocks? That's actually a really good question. We'll head inside and take a nap real quick. Do I have a furnace in here? No, of course not. That's okay. Alright, take a nap. I believe we now have officially less than 100 days to go. Yep. Less than 100 days to go before I hit 2,000 days in hardcore Minecraft. That'll be a real big achievement. I really don't think I can burn moss. No, of course not. That'd be too easy. That would just make it way, way too easy, wouldn't it? Oh, I have a stack of coal ore in there. I knew I already had a stack of coal over here. Whoops. So now, if we just go grab the fortune pick, just do this. Easy. It's too easy. Okay. There we go. And then once we do this for one whole stack, we can go ahead and divvy it up. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I mean, 8 of these does a stack. Okay, perfect may have been the wrong term. I don't think I'm gonna have that much. That's unfortunate. Oh, nope, take that back. Down here. In here, in here, in there. And then we can do this again. Alright, well, I think once we go ahead and get all this smelting, that will probably be it for tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for coming in. We had a solid stream here. Plenty of resource gathering done. It was so much more enjoyable to do all this with y'all instead of by myself behind the scenes. So I do really appreciate it. Oh, that gave so much more coal. I need to build some sort of another fortress farm because the wither skeletons will give me coal, and then the blaze will give me the blaze rods, which also serve as a fuel source. Alright, so much fuel, in fact, that these are all full. So that'll take about 10 minutes to smelt, and then when it's all done, I will have to go ahead and prep another round. Unfortunately, that is it for coal, so I'll probably have to use a bunch of wood. That is going to be it for tonight's stream, y'all. Thank you all so much for stopping in. It's been a great time. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.